Hello, mga guapa and guapo. Hello, beautiful people of YouTube. I am Verna from curvesisfashion.com, where your opinion matters as a woman. So today, I am going to talk with you about scents. The scent of a woman is so important, you guys. It gives us, it speaks a lot about us as a person, as a woman. It even helps us in a lot of things as a woman. It attracts us. I mean, men could be attracted to us, and so we do could get attracted to men who wear a certain perfume that we like, or we don't even know what kind of perfume it is, but it works very well on a person. There's magic in it. That's why I love perfume so much. And speaking of favorites, I have lots of them. So I have collected perfume myself for all through these years. And yeah, so today I will share the collection. So buying perfume for me is actually a not so thought out event. It's not planned. It's never premeditated. And I never think of what perfume I should buy, or I never even think of before I go to a store, or I never even think, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to a store today and I'm gonna buy a Burberry, I'm gonna buy a Chanel. No, I just usually I go to a store. Let's say just out of the blue, I walk around the mall, or I go to a certain boutique and I see this perfume and I try it, I smell it, smells good on my skin, and voila, I got out of the store with the perfume in my hand. It's more like a serendipity, a love at first smell. So when I buy a certain perfume, it contributes a piece of my history. I say that because when I wear a certain perfume, let's say I go to a fashion week, or I created an event, or I go to a certain party, a birthday party or something, and I wear this certain perfume, and when a few years later or a few months later I smell that particular perfume, it reminds me of a certain event. When I go to a date, I wear that certain perfume, and when I smell it, it reminds me of that person that I went on a date, or a friend, or a travel, more especially. So it creates a certain piece of history every time I wear a perfume. And because of that, my perfume collection is slowly growing.
Okay, so I usually lay out all my perfume on my get ready desk, so it's easy for me what perfume I feel like wearing in my day-to-day agenda, or what's my mood that day, and also that I make sure that my perfume is stored in a room or cooler temperature so the essence lasts longer.
So first, let's start with Burberry, you guys. Burberry, oh my gosh, this is my favorite.
Burberry blush from Burberry. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this scent. The first time I walk in the office with this smell, my male workmates ask me what I'm wearing because they want their wives to wear it too. This is, I should say, a sweet everyday scent. It's pomegranate, jasmine, and some citrus combination. And the result is amazing. It's sophisticated, but oh man, so feminine. I feel like $1,000,000 with this perfume on.
Next one is Miss Dior. I don't know if you can see it. It's Miss Dior.
So here's the focus for Miss Dior. It's from Christian Dior, of course, obviously. So I got this perfume when I came back to Vancouver from Cuba. I stopped by at a duty free and found this Miss Dior. Oh, Miss Dior, this scent is like a bunch of roses. It's rosy, woodsy, with a splash of baby powder. I feel so fresh wearing this. Very feminine, very sensual. And you know what? This is what I use before I go to bed, if you know what I mean.
My god, the next one that I'm gonna show you guys is Prada Candy. As you can see, there's not much there because I use it a lot.
Candy, oh, the perfume from Prada, you guys. What else can I say? I can scream to all that this is my top favorite. With its subtle hint of musk and caramel, I smell warm, spicy, and sweet. I literally smell like candy. I wear this perfume when I go out on a date with my partner or when I hang out with friends. I feel like the sexiest person in the room. It's delicious, feminine, and seductive. I first got this perfume actually as a gift from someone special. I tried it and fell in love with the scent, and now it's my staple. Especially when I wear it when I want to feel sensual, if you know what I mean. Next one is Coach Floral Blush. It smells like fun summer for me. Actually, I got this perfume when my daughter and I went shopping for her clothes, and we passed by a Coach boutique. So I said, I'm gonna take a look, and I won't buy anything, but there you go. I got out of the store with the perfume in my hand. My daughter actually always like barking at me every time I buy something that's not in the budget, but what can you do? But anyways, that's why I wear this perfume usually when I go shopping with my daughters or with girlfriends, or when I go out with them, like a lunch out, hiking, traveling, or even just go outdoors, in the summer. Usually it just makes me want to remember all those memories with this perfume on.
And the next one, next to the list, is one of my favorite, you guys. That's the Gucci Blue.
Gucci Blue Netare di Fiore. This was a gift on my for my birthday last year actually. What can I say? This is an ultimately feminine Flora and woodsy combination. It resonates an irresistible aura of any woman. My husband told me it feels like home when I wear this perfume. I don't know why he said that, but and I say it sits pretty well on my skin. At first spritz, I don't really like it because it smells like those older vibe. But girl, when this perfume sits on my skin after a few minutes, the scent slowly softens so beautifully, so magical. It reminds me of a really exotic garden somewhere in Alice in Wonderland. That's what reminds me of this perfume. So yeah, I love this perfume so much. So next in line is another one from Christian Dior, the Chidori the Perfume. This perfume is by far one of my most unforgettable perfume. This is the perfume that I got when I first migrated to Canada. It was a welcome gift from my husband at the time. The fruity floral scent blends well in my skin. The ilang ilang scent, ilang ilang is a type of flower that I can find that we have a lot in the Philippines, by the way. That was one of our Philippine national flower. It was thoughtfully given to me, this perfume. I was a new immigrant and I'm glad I got this perfume as it reminds me of myself as a Filipino transitioning into a different country full of unknown. So yes, this perfume is a big part of my history. But other than that, this perfume has the sweetest smell, very sophisticated, very feminine. I love this so much and I get a lot of compliments wearing this perfume. So here it is. Actually, I should actually compliment or praise Dior for giving this or for selling this perfume with the cream, because one trick, you guys, to make your perfume last longer and works well is after shower or on a newly moisturized skin. But bonus is this, the moisturizer I'm using with this perfume is the same scent as the perfume. So it works very well and it lasts, and the result for moisturizing with the same scent, it's magic. It works very well. So well done, Dior. Well done.
Next one is the collection is Chanel. Chanel number 5.
Chanel number 5. I love Chanel purses, you guys, but their perfume doesn't sit well on my pores. I don't know, maybe I just picked the wrong scent from Chanel. I should actually go back and pick another one. But this Chanel number 5, it doesn't ooze that scent that I wanted. It's a bouquet of jasmine and some citrus fruit and a hint of woodsy oak combination. And I know a lot of perfume that I mentioned earlier is also from this extract, but I don't know. It gives me a different old smelling scent that just don't complement my skin. It's very strong and it reminds me of an opera vibe. You know, when you go to an opera theater and you smell all kind of scent, but an old lady's perfume stands out because it's so freaking strong and powerful. It's intoxicating. This reminds me of that. As you can see, this is so full and I don't use it maybe once, but that's it. I'm still keeping it though, because you never know, I might have an occasion for this. So yeah, it's just part of my display. The next one, here it is. I don't know what else to say about this. From Bulgari Goldea. I don't use this perfume that much either. Just like Chanel number 5, it has a strong, intoxicating smelling scent. I bought this perfume on my way to Dominican Republic. We have a big party there and I needed a nice perfume. So I got this one. It smelled perfect for the occasion when I was there. But when I came back to British Columbia, I used it again. It smelled different. It was, yes, just like I mentioned, it was intoxicating, powerful woodsy and floral combination. So as you can see, it's full. A little bit probably, I used a little bit of it. I might use it again when I go back to one of those Caribbean nations. The scent fits the vibe there. So yeah, it's also on my display for now. So here it's the Gucci Flora. What a beautiful, beautiful scent. This is a bunch of jasmine extract that makes me feel so young.
This perfume actually reminds me when I went to Cebu City in the Philippines, and I was young, you know, and I don't know if that was Gucci Flora, but it smells like this. And I don't even remember what that perfume was, but this Gucci Flora reminds me of that scent when I was in Cebu. That was one of the best thing in my life. I had a good time there. Cebu is one of my favorite city in the Philippines. So this remind me of that moment in my life, that stage in my life where I had so much fun, where I fell in love as well. It was such a beautiful feeling. So every time I want to relish or look back to that memories, I just smell this Gucci Flora. So last one in my collection is the Daisy Dream Marc from Marc Jacobs.
This perfume is infused with succulent and wild berries. This scent, you guys, so sexy and young and beautiful and ready for anything. That's how I feel when I wear this perfume. This reminds me of a lot of hot, wild, traveling version of me when I was younger, which was, I don't know, like 20 years ago, 18 years ago. But this perfume was first introduced to me when I traveled from General Santos City, my hometown, to Manila. And you know, that stage of mine, I was just brand new to the largest city of the Philippines, or the busiest city of the Philippines. It was so much fun, wild, exploring, curious, very curious, meeting lots of interesting people, went to places I've never been. Ah, those days. That's why there's only probably one spritz left in it, because I used majority of it.
As you can see, there's not much there because I use it every day, and I have to buy another one of this every day actually. I mean no, not every day, because I still have to use the others, but I would say majority of the time I wear this. Such a lovely scent. So that's it, guys. I hope you learned something in today's video, and in my opinion, wearing perfume is fun and it boosts our self-esteem as a woman, and even for men. But just remember to find the right scent for you. You might work beautifully to others, but it might not work for you. So make sure you ask the opinion of the people that surround you around that store, or surround you at that moment you're buying that perfume or you're testing that perfume. Ask the sales agent, ask a friend, ask anybody that could give you an honest opinion if that perfume smells good on you. Because no matter how sweet smelling it is, no matter how sexy it smells from the bottle while you're smelling it on your nose, it will smell different, or it might smell exactly the same when it lands to your skin. So be sure to ask the opinion of the people with you, or when you are buying that perfume, or before buying that perfume. One important note as well when using or spritzing that perfume on your skin is, I know we like to spritz it on our wrist, but if you spritz it on your wrist, please do not rub the perfume against each other, or don't rub your wrist against each other after you sprayed that perfume, because I actually learned this from one of the perfume specialists when I bought one of the perfume that I have here, that the chemical composition of that perfume will change when you rub your wrist against each other. Okay, so that's one good note to remember. And another thing is, spray it lightly. Spray it from the air, spray it on your neck or on your ears, but spray it lightly. If you can spray it far away from you, do so. Or if you spray it on the wrist, just one spray and that's it. Because some perfume could be really strong, and just remember, you guys, if you smell good, you feel good, and you feel attractive, and that's the most important, right? And of course, we feel fresh. But make sure you the most effective when you spray a perfume is after shower. It really works. It lasts long, and it just the perfume just lingers as you walk through your office, or walk by someone else that you want to impress. So after shower, but if not, then just spray it, just like I said, very lightly. So that's it, guys. There you go. I hope you enjoy our video today, and please remember to push that like button if you like it, and also push that notification bell, and subscribe. So that notification bell, actually, it's part of YouTube's algorithm, but it also give you the first person to be notified when I download another video. So please make sure to push that bell and subscribe. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video.